Hi guys, it's Jeannie and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to go through a rundown of my nighttime skincare routine. I don't do this every night and change it up here and there, but you get the gist of it. These are all the current skincare products that I have, but I don't always use at the same time, but you get the point, so let's get started. Now, it looks like I do a lot, but I am really lazy when it comes to routine and try to keep it quick and simple. I am also always forgetful at brushing my teeth at night, but I am trying out a new thing using activated charcoal for teeth whitening. I bought this activated charcoal powder from the health store and it cost about $13, which is quite a lot for a powder. I suggest you using a separate toothbrush from your normal one. I'm also using an electric toothbrush because I'm really lazy. All you need to do is wet the brush in water and dip it in the charcoal and brush away for about 2 minutes. I also suggest to do this over the sink because it can get pretty messy. If I'm wearing any makeup, I always remove the excess first with these products, depending on how much I'm wearing. If I'm going all out, especially with false lashes, I use an oil-based remover because I find it easier. I've always liked the Clinique, but it costs about $35 a bottle, so always on the lookout for cheaper ones, and I like this Garnier one. I'm not a big fan of the normal micellar water because I personally don't think it works, but they now have one with in oil, which works like a treat. If I'm wearing just basic everyday, then I normally use the Banilo Clean at Zero Balm. With this, I just rub it on my face in circular motions until it's melted, and then I use a cotton pad to wipe off the excess. I change up between 3 different types of cleansers. If I have a shower just before bed, I use an egg white foam I keep in the shower for convenience. However, if I already have had a shower earlier, then I use the other two. Usually I use the Laneige deep cleanser with the Clarisonic Mia 2 for a deep exfoliate, but if I just want a gentle cleanse, then I use the Lom Cleanser with the muslin cloth. When I use the Laneige with the Clarisonic, I usually apply it on dry, then wet the Clarisonic to lather it up. After I've rinsed the cleanser with warm water, I apply a face mask or a face sheet. I feel it's more effective while the pores are still kind of open, and I alternate depending on how I feel. If I feel like I've got whiteheads, then I'll use a charcoal peel from Daiso or the Pure Pore strips because they're also really good. I mainly look out for pore mask, and I like the Caolion original pore mask and the mint julep mask because it tingles and it's quite cooling as well. But if I'm feeling really lazy and I can't be bothered taking it off, then I'll go for a peel off mask because it's slightly easier to take off after. And if my face is feeling dry, which it has been lately, I'll also use one of those mask sheets. I do this about once a week, and to make the most of the time waiting, I usually just lie there in bed and use my phone, but sometimes I forget to take it off until like an hour later. Next, I use the Badescu Aloe Vera toner because it feels very cooling, like it's closing the pores, and it also restores and evens out the pH levels on your skin. After this is when I apply essence or serums. I'm still trying out the Missha treatment essence and I still can't tell whether it's doing anything or not, but I do let it sit for a bit before I apply moisturizer. Sometimes if I'm breaking out, then I'll use a Proactiv target solution or those benzoate spot creams. And lastly, I apply moisturizer or hydration cream. I've been using this Beauty Cycle one for a few years now. I've bought a couple of times because it doesn't make my face break and it's specific night gel, which is really light to apply. I also have these repair creams that I haven't really used yet. I'm not a big fan of thick cream moisturizers and prefer the gel ones. I've been loving this Snail high content essence. I guess it's technically an essence, but I like that it's a water-based gel that's light and makes my face feel super soft. I normally do apply a generous amount and apply it to my neck too, then kind of slap my face and neck here and there just to promote blood circulation. How cute is this babushka jar? I got this a few years ago actually, and I only just started using it, but it's actually really handy. I'm always thirsty nowadays, and it's also good to drink a lot of water for your skin as well. I mean, it's good and all using skincare for the outside, but water is the best for the inside. So just before bed, I try to drink a glass or two to stay hydrated. Anyways, hope you like this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you do, or a holla, and let's be friends. And please subscribe to watch more. Thanks for watching. Bye.